Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Lunar Ceremonies, where we're celebrating the full moon in Scorpio, the flower moon, actually. Welcome. For those of you who are new to Lunar Ceremonies, I'm Allie Anderson. I'm a nurse, a Reiki master, a psychic intuitive, and I bring to you Lunar Ceremonies, where we celebrate Luna's phases, where we can rid of that which no longer serves us during the full moon and regenerate and renew during the new moon. So today we are celebrating, like I said, the full moon in Scorpio. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you everyone for joining. So today's is about like some serious, deep transformational healing. And we are going to pull some cards. We're going to do a shamanic grounding. I'm going to utilize my crystal sound bowls. And I know normally I open up my podcast and my everything that I do basically with my Tibetan sound bowl, but I just got these babies and I love them so much. And they remind me, actually, my grandmother was a music teacher and she played pretty much every instrument, but something about the little thimbles that she had when I was little, the little bells. I saw these and I've had my eye on these for a long time, and I saw them recently and I was like, I have to have them. So that was our opening little sound frequency healing. So, okay. So let's talk about how you may be feeling during this full moon energy. So this one is a doozy. It's pretty intense for deep emotional healing because of Pluto and Mercury and communication, paranoia, and anxieties or fears, or a lot of figuring out what is triggering you, what is triggering others. Perception is everything and everything is energy. That's all there is to it, per Albert Einstein. There we go again, him coming through already. And we need to take note of this time in our lives. Noting that not everything is black and white, just talking about this, and that there is room for gray area, right? There is always room for processing and accepting and releasing and letting go, and there is always room for acceptance and love and unconditional love and caring. And we all have a journey. We are all here trying to navigate our own journey and life, and so long as it's for the highest good of thyself and all humanity, then go ahead and be free to be you and know that it is safe to be you. And that really, with deep transformational healing being this full moon's really premise of how we are supposed to truly live our lives in a state of flow and a state of grace, and being heart-centered, grounded, connected, and protected. So I ask you this full moon to kind of just be self-aware of the fact, if there is anything within you that becomes triggered, based on any external can be anything other than your own self-awareness of. When you are self-aware, you are primarily only in tune with when you are consciously present. Those are the moments where you are not thinking. There are no thoughts, where you are just seeing, feeling, hearing, tasting, and smelling. And in those moments, that is, as David G says, the gap, right? That beautiful space, the gap, the nothing, the void, whatever you want to refer to it as. This is our heart center. This is our collective heart center. This is the energy that we can tap into to have compassion for thyself and also have compassion for others. To remember that we are God, source, universe. We are light. We are made of light, and from dust we are made, and from dust we shall return. We are the stars of the sky. And we are no different than the flowers and the waves and the trees and the grass. And I was actually talking about this with my husband this weekend as we were away. And I'm like, we're no different than a wave. And he's not quite there yet, but he gets it. So with that being said, so let's, of course, I pulled some Moonology cards from Yasmin Boland's deck, my favorite Luna deck. So two cards fell out. And the only reason that I'm sharing both is because they both fell out at the same time and quite apropos. So full moon in Aquarius, be real. So I am a triple Aquarius. I am a sun, moon, and rising first house. I also have Mercury within my first house. That is house of self-identity. And this is who I am. I am who I am, who I am. So full moon in Aquarius, we are unconventional. We think outside the box. We are innovative. We tend to we can either be super, super heart centered or perhaps a little ice cold bitch like when we are triggered. And I've done a lot of work around that myself. So if you are in Aquarius and you become like super ice cold, just know that you can definitely soften that with balancing the Leo side, which is interesting because the new moon in Leo card came up and it says shine. So this is kind of pretty real for me right now, pun intended. Pretty real. And like me, I'm going to keep shining my light. You guys keep shining your light. So that's all there is to it with those. I also want to pull the springtime card, since we technically are still in springtime. And actually, that is one thing that I do want to preface today is goddess energy. And I tap into a lot of goddess energy when I'm looking to heal something in particular, or I honor a certain goddess. So for example, 1 May this time of year, especially for this full moon, the goddess Kali. Kali is my favorite goddess. She is a warrioress. She is a badass, and she slays her demons. And really, that's what a full moon is about, right? We want to slay our demons. We want to rid of those inner demons that no longer serve us, that hold us back from being who we truly are in life. And Kali is somebody who a lot of people fear, but do not fear her energy. She comes with love, and she comes to bring you embodied power, your goddess energy, and you are safe to step into that. Also Persephone, it is springtime, and Persephone, although she's hanging out in the underworld with Hades throughout the fall and winter months, during the springtime, she does come up, and her mother Demeter, is lovingly waiting for her, and they just embrace the springtime and the renewal, and they are here to bring forth renewed energy and to help you thrive and shine. And that is the idea of life, right? So you can always tap into these goddess energies to feel your femininity, and if you are male, non-binary, transgender, whatever it may be, you can still tap into these energies, because ultimately the laws of the universe do state that we have within us both divine feminine and masculine, and the idea of life is to balance those out, right? So tapping into these divine feminine goddess energies to bring you that power, to rid of that which no longer serves you, to rid of that which is holding you back, so that you may see all you're meant to be. And Sharon Salzberg states with this particular card for today, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Love thyself. To know thyself is to love thyself, is to heal thyself. So that's something that I'm always sharing with everyone. What can we say about that, right? Self-care is key. Self-care is important. I would not have healed body, mind, and spirit. And I'm sure many people would not if they did not give themselves just a little self-love and a little self-care. And a little bit goes a long way, to be honest. Even just a few moments a day can bring you to center, can reground you, can really surprise you in how much simple little things like just opening up your heart center, giving yourself some love, giving others some love, can bring you back into alignment. Okay, so I want to really just go right in. I want to tap into all the elements of the earth, and just make you feel a little bit lighter and brighter and safer and grounded, connected, and protected. All right, so let's get in. So, okay, getting into a nice, comfortable position. If you are driving or you are working or you're unable to partake, please note that you can catch the replay later. If you have not already signed up for Lunar Ceremonies, please do. It is free. You will be kept up to date via email for everything at Embrace the Face, actually. For my blog and podcast, my events, my reading events, my psychic reading and Reiki healing public events, and you'll be kept up to date on discounts and offerings. And also, I am taking deposits on the Soul Revival Jamaican retreat happening, luxury accommodations in a private home on the Caribbean Sea, private butler, security, transportation, private chef. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of 4 days of quantum healing, quantum leaps, deep mind, body, spirit healing work, morning meditation, yoga, movement, breath work. We're going to take a trip to the Ganja Plantation tour, where that is included. You're going to get 1 massage per person, Reiki healing, psychic readings, one-on-one intuitive insights. My husband will be there as, I guess, kind of a co-host. This is a spiritual retreat. It's not necessarily a couples retreat, although due to the interest that came about when I first advertised, a lot of couples want to come. So it's open to whomever, and it's all about healing mind, body, spirit. Kevin will be leading the golf outing at Sandals Upton Golf Club, and we have golf there many a times. We love it. It's a beautiful spot. You at one point you are at the peak of a mountain at one of the holes, and it's just a beautiful view. This is all about just honoring you, mind, body, and spirit. And I want to be able to provide this sacred space for you all. So if anyone is interested, please do reach out and email me, and I will be happy to send you all the information and answer all of your questions. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. So taking some nice deep breaths in through the nose. And as you know, as we take deep breaths into the body, we are visualizing that white light, that white golden light, and we are bringing it all the way into the belly space, not just the lungs. You are bringing that breath deep down into your sacral chakra, that hara chakra. You are awakening your vital life force energy. We are awakening that kundalini energy. We are awakening that hara chakra, that sacral divine feminine energy, and bringing that breath all the way into the belly, and then up and out upon exhale, up and out through the heart, through the throat, and through the mouth. The idea is that you are bringing in bright golden white light energy, however you visualize it, for your highest good. And as you exhale, you are ridding of that which no longer serves you. You are ridding of the toxic and the negative and just literally whatever does not serve you. Okay, so going ahead, taking a nice deep breath in, focusing only on the breath, focusing only on the love and the light within and without, above and below. On this next inhale, drinking in that bright white light energy, filling your belly space. Exhaling, feeling lighter and brighter. And on this next inhale, drinking in that bright white light energy, knowing that on this exhale, you are going to send out roots out of the bottoms of your feet like a tree. Sending these roots down through all the layers of Mother Earth, through the dirt, the rock, the soot, all the way down, growing those roots stronger and longer, all the way through the magma and the lava, till you see a bright white light energy. That is her grid. Tying your roots in a knot, tying them in a bow, whatever works for you. Allowing yourself to revel in this beautiful energy, knowing that you are fully safe in Mother Earth's love. No worries, no cares. She's providing you her Sami, her positive energy, as she takes your hucha willingly, without question. Your hucha being that which no longer serves you, that which holds you back, knowing that you are safe to be. And on this next inhale, you're going to drink up that bright white light energy. You're going to drink it up through the roots, making them stronger, bringing them up through all the layers of Mother Earth until it reaches the bottoms of your feet, wrapping around your toes, your ankles, your shins, wrapping up and around your knees and your thighs and your hips and your torso, wrapping up and around your fingers and your wrists and your arms, wrapping up around your shoulders and your neck, wrapping around your head, fully enveloping you and encompassing you in her love. We ask Archangel Uriel to open your crown chakra, allowing in the love and light, keeping away the lower astrals and the negative entities. We ask that you continue to bless and guide us, bringing us heart-centered, bringing us to the highest timeline versions of ourselves. And now visualizing from your toes to your knees, the earth, the trees, the grass, the flowers, the dirt, knowing that everything that you need is provided for, smelling it, feeling it, tasting it, hearing it, seeing it. From your knees to your hips, you are the water, the river, the lakes, the ocean, the sea, the ponds, the blues, the greens, seeing it, smelling it, touching it, feeling it, tasting it. Knowing that you are free to flow, just like Scorpio. Knowing that all will come to in divine timing when it's meant for you. From your hips to your shoulders, you are the air, the wind, the breeze, the blowing of the hair. See it, feel it, smell it, touch it, taste it. Knowing you are safe to blow in the wind, just like you are safe to flow through life. From the shoulders up, you are fire, the flicker, the flame, the red, the orange, the blue, the purple. Knowing that you are the warrior or the warrioress, embodying the very element of fire. To know you are capable of trailblazing through and ridding of that which no longer serves you. Opening up our heart center, green in color, visualizing golden white light coming through the front, through the back. Our heart chakra having upper chakra, a lower heart chakra, allowing these two to intermingle and come to for the highest good of you. Sending love to thyself, out to those all around you, those in your family, your friends, your coworkers, your acquaintances, knowing that it all only ever comes down to love. That's all it ever needs to be, and all it ever should be, and all is as it is. We ask Archangel Michael to come through, our angels and guides, calling them forward to bring us clarity on what we must do, what's no longer serving you, what's holding you back. Taking a moment to feel in your body where these ailments might lay, a tenseness, a pain, a discomfort, a heaviness, a tingling, or just a knowing. What about this very topic, this very thing is holding you back? We ask Archangel Michael to hand us this golden scissor so that we may cut this cord, visualizing this cord, the color, its material, noting that this no longer serves you and you are allowed to break free. Taking a nice deep breath in, taking the scissor in hand, and on 1, 2, 3, letting it go. 1, 2, 3. Watching it fall to the floor, watching it burn, disintegrate, no longer a part of you. Feeling lighter and brighter. Feeling the energy flowing easier through your body. Perhaps feeling the release, knowing that you are now free of this burden, knowing that you can heal and return to this space anytime you feel. And now bringing back to heart center, that green in color, thanking our angels and guides for coming through, thanking Archangel Michael for providing us a tool to heal and ascend. Knowing that this is the space where your soul resides, where you can access the deepest parts of that which no longer serves your highest good. Allowing the energy to flow through your body, allowing all of your chakras to align from root to crown, sending you Reiki healing and love in this now. Knowing that anything that no longer serves you is okay. Anything to rid of. We are meant to evolve in this life. We are meant to heal from our old programming. We are meant to shed like onion layers. We are meant to figure out what our mission here is on this earth and to fulfill that mission. And doing our best each and every moment, being tapped in, as I say, to your highest self, to your angels, to your guides, to your mind, body, and spirit. What do you need in that now? What do you desire in that now? How can you be of service to others in that now? And learning to flow so that you may grow. Thank you guys for coming to Lunar Ceremonies today. I do have 2 more cards that I want to pull. So I always pull a goddess card. If you've been following and listening along, or you've had a reading with me, let's see. This is our goddess. These are ancient historical women in history who have left a lasting impression. So Isis. Isis. Her card says, the goddess of magic, sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So this could be a whole nother episode, but in regards to my life, this is very fitting. Know that you are a goddess, that you are a divine spiritual being having this human experience, and that includes your half human form of being a sexual being, doing it in a heart-centered approach, doing it being self-aware and consciously aware of ego versus heart, or clit dick versus heart, as I say, and just embodying the energy, embodying the power that you hold to not only heal yourself and to rid of that which no longer serves you, yet to help humanity in ways of reminding them of who they are and their power. And that includes you. And you are a goddess, and you are a god, and you are loved, and you are worthy. And may this full moon bring you all the healing that you need. May it bring forth all the things that you need to communicate about or soul search about, and may it give you the clarity that you've been looking for. And just know that I see you, I hear you, and I thank you for being here and always supporting my vision. Peace out. God bless, guys. Oh, wait, I wanted to pull one more card. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before. Ha! Okay, so stay tuned. Hold on. So these are my fun cards, and I really should end it on a high note because I feel like this full moon, this is a heavy full moon, and it's bringing forward a lot of energies, a lot of heavy energies. So just know that you're not alone, and know that you are capable of healing and getting through. And I always like to laugh and have a good time. So I'm going to this card may ruffle some feathers. Sorry, guys. These are my fun cards. These are my funny unicorn cards. I got them in Sedona, the Rebel deck, which, by the way, is interesting because I haven't pulled these in a while. And the fact that the Isis card came through. So I have been discussing, those of you who know me, I mean, come on, let me just be real here. So you know that I have come out as polyamorous. This is not new to my life. This is 2 decades worth of my life. posted a few posts about it, and that is who I am. And I'm trying to, as a spiritual entrepreneur, soul-led spiritual entrepreneur, I really am trying to figure out like how this all intertwines in my business. People come to me with their deepest, darkest wounds that I do help them release, not just during the full moon. We do this all the time. And it has been a presence in my life, especially in this full moon. We're all healing from something, right? Trying to figure out how did all this intertwine. My as in like my spiritual retreat is not is not anything to question in regards to being like hedonism. No, this is a spiritual retreat, and my marriage just has to do. It just happens to be the way that it is, and it helps other people when I do discuss it, when it helps people who need help in this regard. So, however, my retreat is for the highest good and spiritual healing of you. It is only ever for the highest good in healing mind, body, spirit. So I just find it very fitting that this card came up, because this was the very goddess that was the premise of the Sedona retreat that I went on in March. And this is what I am healing in this full moon, in this now. So know that anytime, like, although I may be providing others with healing services, like as I do this, I am also doing my healing work. So Isis is a very powerful goddess to teach you how to stand firm in your sexuality, your sensuality, and your embodiment. And this full moon is a perfect time to rid of that fear. If you're just like not, if you're not feeling safe in your body, if you're not feeling comfortable in who you are, just know that this goddess comes through and will help you with that. And the only reason I'm laughing is because like this is my healing journey, right? And like I'm not here to be like, oh, woe is me, like this is what I'm going through, but like this is my quote unquote, even though life is an illusion in itself, this is my quote unquote reality right now. So I'm always just bringing you guys heart-centered, highest good. And this card says, stop fucking whining. And it says, no one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. So on that little tangent, I love this. So it's like, I'm not sitting here, we all have shit that we have to heal. I'm not whining. I'm not complaining about my life. I'm very blessed. And I am just openly navigating my life and my business while you all simultaneously join in and support my vision, or don't support my vision. And I'm okay with that. So I am here for the highest good of you and all that you need. And I hope that today's healing has come through for you in this full moon in Scorpio. And just know that all you need to do is let it flow. So Scorpio is water, and Scorpio will allow you to just flow through life. Keep going. You are no different than a wave. And my husband will get that one day, and so will you, I hope. All right, have a good one, guys. And officially, peace out and God bless.